The skyline of Orlando seen here during a gorgeous sunset. Quite a back and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. Now here's Brooks. Pass to Valanciunas. Count it.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
And it's the Magic's ball. Fultz the pass to Isaac. The shot missing. Some solid defense there from Jackson. To the inside. Isaac with the steal. And now Orlando on the break. And the layup is good.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Now here's Jackson. Brooks outside. And the dunk by Jackson.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Here's Fournier. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. To the middle. Gordon dishes to Vucevic. The Grizzlies pull it in.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Jackson against Gordon. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Now, here's Isaac. Here's Fultz. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
You see the length of Valanciunas on display with that block. Just went up and got it. And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
Ross, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
The drive by Brooks. The feed now to Valanciunas. And Vucevic pulls it down. The Magic trail by 4. Down low. Here's Gordon. Lays it up off the glass. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Anderson up top. Morant finds Brooks. Now here's Valanciunas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Being that Valanciunas is 7 feet tall, he is a real problem for the defenses.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game for the Magic. Bamba is checked in for Aaron Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Isaac, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Memphis also making some changes. Brandon Clark comes in for Dylan Brooks, and Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. Now here is Augustine. Ennis passes to Augustine. Just 5 to shoot. Ennis misses.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
The 3 from Anderson. And Vucevic pulls it down. The Magic trail by 4.
And watching Kyle Anderson, Greg Popovich once stated, he's not what you'd call a typical NBA athlete.
AGA hint the nickname slow-mo because he plays at a deliberate pace. He has tremendous skills, a high basketball IQ. He has improved defensively. He's a jack of all trades, beasting on defense. First, he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
It's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Here's Clark. And no good. And Orlando the other way now. Here's Ross. Up again. And Jones pulls it down. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Clark dishes to Anderson. Back to Clark. To the inside. Betteridge. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Carter Williams, he's checked in for the Magic. The Grizzlies also making a change. Melton's checked in. And Carter Williams gets it to go on the assist by Augustine.
You know, MCW able to absorb contact much better these days than he has in the past.
Out left to the wing. Back to Jones. Fires for 3. No good. Shot missing. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Jones. Jackson is out there with Clark. And it's Justice Winslow. And it's Melton in at the 2.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line. Really has a complete game.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. And it's Clark in the corner. From past the arc. Keeps it alive. And the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got 6.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Up top, Fournier. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
The Magic shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Orlando making some changes. Gordon's checked in for Vucevic. And it's Jonathan Isaac in for James Ennis. The Grizzlies also making a change. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Tyus Jones. Here's Jackson. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Bamba.
Eyes up, scanning the floor. Winslow plays with great poise and unselfishness.
Outside Fournier. Bamba's shot is off. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Here's Morant. And the layup's good off the glass.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Outside Fournier. Right side Gordon. Some solid defense from Clark. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Morant against Fournier. Isaac with the steal. And up the court come the Magic on the break. And the dunk by Bamba.
And that 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
Morant left side. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Passes it to Melton. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Poked away. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Fournier passes to Bamba. This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season. And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Kyle Anderson comes in for Justice Winslow. And it's Dylan Brooks in for DeAnthony Melton. Offensive rebound. Here's Valanciunas. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
Isaac outside. Pass to Bamba. Back to Isaac. Six to shoot. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Orlando. And Memphis also making a switch. Gutterich is checked in. Here's Ross. Gordon trying to break loose. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. It's Anderson with the drive. Kicks it to Valanciunas. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Now it's a 7-point Memphis lead.
Nice play to run for Valanciunas in terms of variety. Getting him something in rhythm and in space.
Augustine, no luck. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second.
You look back at that 2019 draft. Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2. And with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league. Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. The pass to Valanciunas. Right wing. Knocked away. Back to Brooks. Anderson dishes to Valanciunas. Releases. Misses off the left iron. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Augustine, that's good.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Folks, a really good passer excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
Here's Gutter. Funded by Augustine. Morant left side. Inside. No good from Valanciunas. The Magic trail by 3. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
And you got to prevent Fultz from getting all the way to the rim. But once he sees an open lane, he just attacks it. He is absolutely relentless.
Morant with a wide open look. The Grizzlies with another miss. To the paint. So that'll be it for the first half. Fair. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5. And that'll...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nice game. Great performance by Jaren Jackson.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Jackson finds Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. 5 on the clock, and Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Morant passes to Valanciunas, and easy 2 points on the layup. And that's 10 points for Valanciunas.
Almost every move Valanciunas makes, there's going to be some contact. He just plays through it.
And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Morant dishes to Winslow. Stolen by Gordon. Here's Fournier. Grizzlies with the rebound. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Vucevic. The shot is good off the backboard.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Memphis leading. Now here's Morant. Passes it to Jackson. Back to Morant. Isaac with the steal. And now Orlando on the break. Fournier's shot is off. And it's Memphis on the break. Morant with the ball. Out to Brooks. And Memphis with another turnover here.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. James Ennis comes in for Isaac, and it's Carter Williams in for Markelle Fultz.
This is what you want to see out of Michael Carter Williams, taking it inside and mixing it up.
The Magic making a switch here. Ross is checked in. Memphis trailing here. Jackson kicks to Jones. Connects from three-point range. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for Orlando. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's Melton. No points in the game yet for him. Feeds it to Jackson. Pass to Melton. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson passes to Winslow, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Carter Williams against Jones. Now here's Carter Williams, guarded closely and out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. DJ Augustine's checked in for Michael Carter Williams. A tight game here in Orlando. 1:43 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. The pass to Melton. To the middle. He dishes it to Clark. Good on the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now here's Ennis. Defense is right there. And Vucevic throws it down.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic a force around the rim.
Rutteridge, the pass to Anderson. Clark right side. Ross with the steal. Vucevic finds Gordon. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. 55 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Pass to Melton. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And the basket by Jones.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
The Magic trail by 5. Augustine looking around. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
For Orlando, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Magic. Fultz comes in for Ennis. Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Brooks comes in for Melton. Clark, the pass to Valanciunas.
definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Augustine with the steal. Isaac outside for the lead. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists in the game. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Magic. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So on the floor for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Kyle Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark, and it's Valanciunas in at the center position.
Well, you know that Ross can throw it down. Nice one right there.
Passes it to Morant. Anderson right side. Pass to Brooks. It's stolen by Fultz. Here's Fournier, and he lays it straight in. Fournier's got the lead up to 5 now for the Magic.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Back to Morant. Now the dish to Valanciunas. Shot clock at 6. Clark the pass to Valanciunas. Fournier pulls it down. Orlando leading by 5. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
It's stolen by Vucevic. Isaac against Clark. Fournier lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 9-point Magic lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
It's stolen by Fultz. Count it. Good.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Knocked loose. Ross with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul. Gordon's checked in for Orlando. Memphis also making some changes. Jaren Jackson comes in for Clark. And it's Justin Winslow in for Kyle Anderson. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
You know, one of those second-round picks who looks like he'll be in this league a long time. That's Dillon Brooks.
Knocks it loose. Jackson kicks to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Brooks dishes to Valanciunas. And here's the fast break. Fournier with the ball. He's picked up by Morant.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Here's Fournier. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. John Morant's a reliable finisher.
And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Fultz. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Jackson misses. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 16-3 run. Fultz, no good.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Magic.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Markelle Fultz.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Here's Morant. Banked in off the glass.
It breaks down your defense when John Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Outside Fournier. There's the three. Good on the three-point shot. And the Magic lead by 17.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Offline. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And with pre...
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for New Orleans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5 spot. The putback, Williamson on the follow.
And Williamson doesn't let up, consistently in attack mode. Love his rabid intensity on the backcourt.
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
And good that time.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Lobs it up for Favors, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Morant scanning the floor. And stolen by Williamson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. It's Ingram on the wing. Down low. And Favors gets it to go in on the assist from Ingram.
You know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Ball against Morant. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Valanciunas against Favors. And it's Brooks in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Favors.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
And so it's Memphis with it. The Pelicans make their last shot. Valanciunas passes to Morant. Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Valanciunas dishes to Morant. Brooks the pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. Outside Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Favors finds Williamson. Winslow against Ingram. It's not going to go for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. The drive by Brooks. The rebound by Holiday. New Orleans leading by 6. New Orleans moving it around. Back to Williamson. To the inside. Here's Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision-making.
Ball. And they pick up 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And the dunk by Williamson.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Williamson. 6 points for him. 54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 14-point game. Brooks kicks to Valanciunas. Pass to Winslow. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Melly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Ball. Now here's Redick. It's a very good look and converts.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Clark, the pass to Anderson. Back to Clark. And the pass to Gutteridge. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could.
And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for New Orleans. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Pelicans have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
They've got J.J. Redick. He's out there with Jackson. He's out there with Hart. And it's Melly in at the power forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Jackson kicks to Redick. And it's New Orleans scoring again. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Clark, the pass to Gutteridge. Anderson up top. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shot clock at 5. Taken away by Hayes. Jackson with it. Jones covering. A baseline J. The shot by Redick, no good. And stolen by Redick. Jackson in the corner. Pass to Hart. Outside for Redick. From the line. Redick can't get that one to fall.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Here's Gutteridge. Clark right side. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Melton. He can't get it to go. And New Orleans will come the other way. It's Redick on the wing. Passes to Melly. Here's Hart. It's Redick on the wing. Sinks the three-pointer. Redick's got 7 points.
Excellent confidence from Redick. Really good. I mean, taking his time, his form, textbook.
Out to the right wing. Anderson passes to Melton. Back to Anderson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor's checked in for Hayes. Favors comes in for Nicolo Melli. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Drew Holiday in for Frank Jackson. Holiday, the pass to Favors. Ingram wide open. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Spotting up and knocking it down. Ingram with the sweet touch.
Pope loose. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Redick for three. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Redick's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Pelicans. Anderson dishes to Morant. Back to Anderson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
You see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
Here's Ingram. And that one goes long. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Here's Jackson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. They stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Williamson comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Lonzo Ball in for J.J. Redick. And Memphis also making a switch. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Jackson. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Bangs home the trifecta. Ingram's got 6.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. Anderson wide open. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pelicans leading by 17. Pass to Holiday. It's Ingram on the wing. Ingram can't get that one to fall. Grizzlies have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Ball's running. Holiday dishes to Okafor. The kick out to Holiday. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Stolen by Ball. He got it up. The shot, no good. And so it's the New Orleans.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see you. Kenny, a few years ago, the Pelicans were a somewhat veteran group. Now they're one of the more younger. And that's a wrap.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at J.J. Redick, what a contribution.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Ball feeling it out a bit. And here's Ingram from the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. The Grizzlies trail by 18. And Valanciunas kicks to Winslow. Inside. And stolen by Favors. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Ball's running. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Morant passes to Jackson. And he banks in the layup.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Floats it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
The pass to Valanciunas, and stolen by Favors. Outside Holiday. Williamson outside. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Winslow kicks to Jackson. Back to Winslow. It's rebounded by Derek Favors.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Pass to Valanciunas. Down low. Out to Morant. Back to Valanciunas. Clock at 6. Dishes to Morant. Passes it to Jackson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jackson dishes to Redick. From the arc. The Pelicans get another chance here. Another shot. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And another turnover here by Memphis. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And the wide open shot from Redick. Redick can't get that one to fall. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Clark. Melton, great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
It's Redick on the wing from outside the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Cutteridge, the pass to Clark. And it's Melly with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Jackson. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Clark left side. Pass to Melton. 35 seconds left here in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jones, the pass to Clark. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Clark's got 5 now.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Redick for 3. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 mates.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Melton. It's good. Melton's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And so it's New Orleans holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Jackson Hayes is out there with Etuan Moore. And there's Jackson. Then there's Okafor. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2-guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. To the paint. Kicks it out to Jones. Fires from deep. He's off on that one. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Here's Alexander Walker. And it's good for 2.
Superb work from Okafor from the interior. I mean, just a tireless worker wreaking havoc in the paint.
Jang dishes to Jones. Jang with the ball. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Outside, Jones. 6 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Jackson. Chalk up 2 there.
Man, when he's this close to the bucket, he's dangerous. You've got to find a way to keep Jackson away from the goal.
Moore right side. Off target with his 3. The Grizzlies shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Here's Jones. Clark outside. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. Wide open. And it's Memphis with another.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Jackson kicks to Hayes. Back to Jackson. And stolen by Jang. Jones with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Allen's shot is off. New Orleans has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. And again, no good by New Orleans. The dish to Clark. And the layup's good off the glass.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Pelicans leading by 23. He's in the post. Jang defending. New Orleans moving the ball around. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. And he gets the bucket. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Here's Allen. Kicks to Jang. Moore with the steal. Left side Jackson. Here's Alexander Walker. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for New Orleans. Here's Alexander Walker. His three-pointers off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 21. To the middle. Rebound by Alexander Walker. New Orleans has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for New Orleans.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Zion Williamson.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
He gets it in there.
Hey, major props to Josh Jackson. Made an intelligent play there. Has a good feel for when his guys have a clean look.
Jones against Jackson. Now Okafor over Jang. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Here's Jang. He feeds it to Allen. Clock at 4. Jones the pass to Jang, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Though Jang has developed a pretty good outside shot, this is where you want him operating, in the painted area.
Here's more. Off target with that shot. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. And as they gear up for this challenge on the road, a look at the Cavaliers. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at center. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. The wide open look here for Garland. Offline with his 3.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
I like seeing Love work that in-between area. He's got a great understanding of when it is that he's going to have the room to fire.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Jackson. And stolen by Drummond. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Garland kicks to Love. Over in the corner, Osman. Shot clock at 6. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Here's Morant. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Valanciunas, good.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Now, here's Sexton. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert. And the Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker. And it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
Here's Sexton. Pass to Drummond. Love outside. And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
Now, here's Sexton. Following the miss by Kevin Love. Here's Drummond. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And that strength of Drummond at times can be overwhelming. Awesome at staying with his shot even when the pressure is on.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Now here's Jackson. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, here's Clark. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Windler. Nance outside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And Cleveland also making a change. Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Outside, Jones. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Windler, the pass to Garland. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, Garland's able to work around the defense that time. Pretty agile from the small guard.
Memphis trailing here. Right side, Jones. There's 53 seconds left here in the opening quarter. 6 to shoot. There's the pass to Melton. Windler with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Garland the pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates. Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. Stolen by Anderson. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Sexton the pass to Thompson. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Thompson.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Anderson passes to Gutteridge. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Now Sexton. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 5. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Nance and Thompson are up front. Porter is out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Windler in at the small forward. Just 3 to shoot. Clark the pass to Gutteridge. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Both teams deciding to change it up. Cleveland leading by 5. Sexton with it. Outside Porter. Thompson left side. Over in the corner, Osman. Back to Thompson, and that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right.
Oh, wow.
Well, with Tristan's motor and that kind of reach, great job on finishing off the alley-oop.
To the inside, here's Valanciunas. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Right side, Sexton. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Clark right side. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Porter. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. It's a 5-point game. Outside, Sexton. And there's the feed to Thompson. Love outside. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. No dice from the high post.
And his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air if it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass. That tells you it's special.
Shoots from the line, and there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Porter.
Letting Sexton fall into that kind of rhythm, that's a disaster for the defense. They got to be better.
Morant reaches to Valanciunas. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Sexton the pass to Thompson. The kick out to Porter. Clark against Love. Over Clark. Love with the bucket. Love's got his second basket. 1:58 left now here in the second. Clark with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Morant drives in. Winslow finds Morant. Back to Winslow. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
It's a nice job by Winslow to force some of the issue with his size and draw contact on that shot.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Kyle Anderson comes in for Brandon Clark. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. Here's Osman, covered by Winslow. Shot clock at 6. That one falls. Osman's got his first points of the game. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Pass to Jones. .110 left in the first half. Back to Winslow. Pass to Melton. It's tipped. Here's Anderson. Nance with some nice D. Cleveland leading by 6. And here is Garland. Feeds it to Nance. Right at the free throw line. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Well, the more he hits that, the more it's going to open up some opportunities and some spacing for Larry Nance Jr. to make plays.
Down low. Here's Melton. The shot that time not on target. And Cleveland will come the other way. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. It's Drummond, high post. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Here's Windler. Second shot opportunity. Now here's Garland. Here's Drummond. And at last they get one to fall. Drummond's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs. And so it's Cleveland with a 10.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At the end of one, they were able to end up.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward spot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Here's Love. Rebounded by Valanciunas. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Jackson finds Morant. Now Sexton. Pass to Love. Elbow shot is on the way. He squares up and sinks it. Love's got the first field goal of the second half for the Cavs. Jackson passes to Winslow. Some nice passing there by Memphis. No one near him. And Jackson with the basket on the assist from Valanciunas.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
Garland the pass to Drummond. Inside. And Love throws it down.
Love has some height and enough ability to get up and throw it down.
The pass to Valanciunas and stolen by Drummond. Morant against Sexton. Dishes it to Garland. Left side, Love. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Gutterich is checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Porter's checked in. Morant comes with the double team. 5 to shoot. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And it goes down 2 points.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
And Drummond kicks to Garland. On the wing, Porter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Garland, the pass to Drummond. Sexton for 3. And another miss by Cleveland. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Brooks with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Porter with it. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Drummond up top. And he makes good on the layup. Drummond's got 9 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And here's Valanciunas. He has 6. They double him with Drummond. And stolen by Love. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. To the right side. Garland kicks to Sexton. Over Brooks. Sexton's shot is good. 6 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Passes to Gutterich. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Got that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Brooks.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Sexton dishes to Garland. Back to Sexton. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Brooks right side. To the middle. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Garland, the pass to Sexton. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. That one good for 2. Drummond's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to Gutterich. 27 seconds left in the third. Here's Valanciunas, and it's sent back by Drummond. Here's Garland. Sexton on the wing. There's the dish to Drummond. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll return shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Exum, and it's Porter in at the 3.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Kevin Porter.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Thompson inside. He's covered by Clark. Nance outside. 6 on the shot clock. The shot comes out, and it's Memphis the other way. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And here they go. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Exum deciding where to go with it. He dishes it to Thompson. And that comes off the assist by Exum. 8 points for Tristan Thompson.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Memphis. That one is no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Now here is Dellavedova, covered by Winslow. Dellavedova kicks to Exum. He feeds it to Thompson, and he drops it in from the low post. Thompson's got 6 here in this quarter.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Melton passes to Anderson. Here's Valanciunas, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Exum dishes to Nance. Top of the key, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
The jumper continues to look better. Larry Nance Jr. not bashful at taking shots that he feels he can make.
Memphis moving it around. Melton passes to Anderson. The feed to Valanciunas. Back to Anderson. To the paint. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Brooks comes in for Melton. And it's John Morant in for Anderson. And it's sent back by Drummond. Now, here's Garland. To the left side wing. Here's Windler. Offensive rebound.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Morant looking around. And Dante Exum picks up the foul. That's his first foul for the Cavaliers. Kevin Love comes in for Nance. And it's Sexton in for Exum. To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Corky Dangs checked in for Jaren Jackson. Josh Jackson comes in for Justice Winslow. Grayson Allen's checked in for Brooks. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Garland dishes to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Cavaliers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Drummond.
I just loved his defense. He took pride in swatting away a bunch of shots tonight and made his impact felt.
Jang, the pass to Allen. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Now, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Sexton kicks to Love. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside, Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
You see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. Sexton finds Drummond. Love with a wide open look and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
And so it's Cleveland take. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Now here's Jackson. The pass to Morant. Back to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Morant passes to Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. Now Fultz. Here's Isaac. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Valanciunas. Winslow with it. Passes it to Brooks. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You get a little glimpse into the mindset of Evan Fournier. This guy will do whatever it takes to win.
And so Fournier nails both of them. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Now here's Jackson. Kicks to Winslow. Jackson against Gordon. Clock at 6. Winslow's shot is off. Pass to Fultz. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, this has to contribute to Markelle Fultz's confidence, showing right there he can get through the defense.
It's Brooks on the wing. He's guarded by Fournier. Brooks, the pass to Morant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now here's Winslow. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Morant. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Augustine against Morant. And Augustine kicks to Ross. And Ross with the slam.
Kevin, he's one of maybe 2 guys in the league who can finish on that kind of jam. Ross has so many dunks at his disposal.
Here's Gutteridge. And it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Brooks. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. And a switcher also for Orlando. Ennis is checked in. And Anderson gets it to go.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Ennis. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Can't hit from in close. Here's Melton. He's guarded by Ross. Gutteridge, the pass to Clark. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Augustine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
The Magic shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
Michael Carter-Williams checked in for the Magic.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Clark dishes to Jones. And it's off from three-point range. And here's the fast break. Carter-Williams leading the way. Can't connect from short range. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Gutteridge, the pass to Anderson. It's stolen by Ennis. Now Ross. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Bamba against Clark. Jones dishes to Clark. Back to Jones. Clark, the pass to Jones. Bamba with the block.
Well, this is one of Bamba's big-time strengths. Send it back, Mo.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Carter-Williams finds Bamba. And so it's Orlando with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Brandon Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. And there's Jackson. Then it's Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Well, think back to the 2017 draft, guys. Some were surprised to see Markelle Fultz be the first pick. And when you think back on that draft, there's certainly a lot of what-ifs.
That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Jackson.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Fultz looking around. And he converts the layup. Fultz has got the lead, back up to 8 now for Orlando.
And Fultz can pretty much score from any area, even inside when the D's all over him. Love how composed he is.
Jones, no luck. Down low. To the middle. There's Winslow. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Melton's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Fultz, no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Jones, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And here's Fultz. He's got 10. 2 points. That one goes. Fultz has got 12.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Now Jones. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Clark. Dylan Brooks comes in for Melton. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. The Magic also changing it up. Vucevic comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And Fournier subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams.
Well, at 6'9", great athlete, Aaron Gordon can be a problem on the glass.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Now here's Brooks. Valanciunas in the high post. Winslow kicks to Brooks. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Valanciunas, good.
Well, terrific instincts from Jonas Valanciunas on the interior. This guy has improved in the low post every year.
Isaac outside. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
A nice defensive play. Altered the shot, then stayed right there to clean up the glass.
The drive by Brooks, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Evan Fournier. Memphis shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Orlando making some changes. Ross is checked in for Gordon. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Orlando Magic. 3-point lead. And Valanciunas pulls it down. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Morant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got 6 points.
The handle and the acceleration. Morant moves around the court with the ball on a string.
Now the pass to Fournier. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And he can't stop the run as he misses. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Here's Anderson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Grizzlies have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Shooting for Memphis.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. The Magic making a switch here. Ennis is checked in, and they now lead as the free throw drops for him. The Magic have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Ross, and good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Well, DJ Augustine has been around this league a long time. He does not miss open teammates.
Morant passes to Gutteridge. Here's Valanciunas. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Magic shooting 44% from the field in the second. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Boy, that's the length of Jonas Valanciunas on the defensive end. Not easy to get a shot over the 7-footer.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here is Augustine. Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
This guy, a strong rebounder who uses his frame well. Vucevic has a knack for being in the right spot.
Gutteridge for the pass to Brooks. Here's Gutteridge. Back to Brooks. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Isaac. Orlando trailing here. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Anderson. Buries it down low. Anderson's got 6 points.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Back to Augustine. Here's Vucevic. And that one released in time, but no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everyone. And Shaq, a team that used to be known for its grit and grind style. And that...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We have to like what we're seeing so far from Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. Now here's Morant. To the inside. Brooks kicks to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good on the shot. He's got 7.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Fultz the pass to Fournier. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
So good at keeping his balance. Evan Fournier's ability to stay composed and find a way to capitalize. Nicely done.
And Valanciunas kicks to Jackson. Winslow dishes to Morant. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
Jackson hits both of them. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Fultz the pass to Vucevic.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Brooks. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Clark into the lane. Jackson down low. Carter Williams covering. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. The Magic trail by 3. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Carter Williams looks like he's floating out there, but has that deceptive first step.
Melton passes to Jones. Memphis moving it around. Over to the left wing. Down low, and they double up Jackson. Passes it to Melton. To the paint, the 10-footer. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Isaac passes to Gordon. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might...
And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the shot goes down.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Kept alive. Bamba. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
This is a skilled, hungry offensive rebounder, and Mo Bamba's size and motor make him a problem on the windows.
To the wing on the left. Melton passes to Jackson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Jackson's got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Grizzlies.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
And it's sent back by Isaac.
Isaac using every bit of that 6'10 frame to send it back.
Anderson, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. Then for the Magic, Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. James Ennis comes in for Isaac, and Terrence Ross is subbed in for Fournier.
Boy, they don't waste any time on that inbound play. Very little the defense can do to react to that one.
For Orlando, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. That's good from Carter Williams. Carter Williams hits them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Morant passes to Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, to steal a line from you up high and down hard, Jonas Valanciunas. Go ahead, big fella.
Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Brooks dishes to Anderson. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Valanciunas inside. Vucevic on him. Here's Anderson. And it's off the back rim. No good. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They trail by 7. Here's Ennis. Here's Ross. Tries again. Back to Carter Williams. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Memphis heading to the bench with a... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Anderson. Then there's John Morant. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Gutteridge in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. It's good on the putback. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Fultz. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Grizzlies shooting so well, 63%. The offense working as one cohesive unit. And Anderson kicks to Brooks. Back to Anderson. To the left side wing. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Ross. That's tipped. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Brooks. And now an 11-point Grizzly lead. Well, Orlando shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Gordon, the pass to Fournier. Ross on the wing. Pulls it up. They get it back. Gordon against Brooks. And it's Gordon missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Pass to Gutteridge. Brooks dishes to Valanciunas. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside, Vucevic. Basket counts.
Well, such a polished scorer. Vucevic doesn't mind absorbing hits. He will power through it.
Brooks outside. Pass to Anderson. The dish now to Valanciunas. Anderson passes to Valanciunas. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. High post Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed. Morant with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
And there's the pass to Fultz. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
At the line for the Magic, Markel Fultz. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Ross. Second free throw, no good. Vucevic finds Fultz. Off on the layup. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Jackson. Back to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Brooks. Great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
And the dunk by Winslow.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point. This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive, scoring the ball.
1:16 left in the fourth. It's stolen by Fultz. Here's Fournier. It's a hand on it, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Grizzlies.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot.
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on. And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
They recover it. Here's Morant. Gordon with the defensive effort. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Morant with the steal. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Winslow's running, and the dunk by Winslow.
And this is what you want on both ends, to win the battle of effort.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
Fournier for three. No good there. And Brooks, here we go. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
So no problem for Memphis as they get... Welcome. Before
Hey, Kevin. Giroux.
terrific. David, thanks. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5 spot. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. No good from Valanciunas. And here's New Orleans now. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Favors. Ingram wide open. Not going to go that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Valanciunas against Favors. There's Winslow. Makes it off the glass.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
And Holiday has it in the corner. Fires the 3. Here's Favors. Ingram against Winslow. 6 to shoot. And the basket is good.
Oh, he knows he has to keep taking and making this shot. Ingram wanting to shoulder more of the offensive load.
To the paint. Ingram against Winslow. Here's Brooks. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Outside, Ball. Ingram right side. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Ingram, he's shown some flashes, but now it's about being consistent. I mean, he has all the talent needed to be a star in this league.
Both free throws, good for Ingram.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Morant against Ball. Valanciunas passes to Morant. There's Winslow. Back to Valanciunas. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Oh, you see how focused Valanciunas is? When he's got this positioning, he's determined to score.
To the middle. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Tipped away. Here's Brooks. And Derek Favors pulls it down. Favors got 4 rebounds in this game. Favors against Brooks. Pelicans pull it in. Here's Williamson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Williamson with the elite ability to finish off contact. And it's just not the strength. It's the body control.
Pass to Morant. Shot clock at 6. There's Winslow. Good D by Williamson.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Holiday, the pass to Favors. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Melly is checked in for New Orleans. Reddick comes in for Drew Holiday. Morant surveying the D. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Oh, boy, they like to redo that pass. I mean, bad way to lose a possession.
Both teams will make substitutions. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Jones finds Clark. Taken away by Hayes. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Jackson's got the ball. It's his first trip to the line.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Here's Jones. Clark right side. And the basket by Jones.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Now here's Hayes. And now here comes Jones leading the break. It's good.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And the shot is good.
Oh, man, a solid score. You give Hart shots like these, he's ready to capitalize.
For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Jones, the pass to Clark. To the inside. Here's Melton, covered by Reddick. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Left side, Reddick. It's Clark with the rebound. Memphis leading by 3. Melton passes to Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And the wide open shot from Reddick. That 3 off the mark. Down low, here's Clark, and Clark slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And so it's Memphis. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Jones. Clark is out there with Anderson. And it's Melton in at the 2. Here's Hart. Right side, Reddick. Nails the wide open jump shot. Reddick's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Pelicans. Clark, the pass to Anderson. Okafor with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game. Anderson right side. Six to shoot. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
New Orleans making a switch here. Williamson is checked in for Melly. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Jackson. Okafor trying to get open. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut back down to 1 point on the basket from Williamson.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
Ball against Morant. And Ball gets it to go on the assist from Ingram. Ball's got the lead up to 1 now for the Pelicans. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jackson kicks to Morant. shoot from the right block. And no good that time. Excellent D there from Ball. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Winslow's checked in. And New Orleans also making a change. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor.
Oh, this is just being a good team. Morant making sure to whip the ball over to his open man.
For three, Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ingram's got 7.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
It's Morant in the corner. Williamson in the post. Brooks covering. And then Morant slams it in.
Are you for real? Morant way up. That move is fine.
Ball kicks to Holiday. For three, Ingram. That shot misses. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Hayes, he's checked in for Williamson. Morant left side. Brooks outside. Here's Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Redick is checked in. The Pelicans trail. Holiday looking over the floor. Redick, a good look. It's good from about 19 feet.
It was a tough first quarter for him, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Taken away by Hayes. Pulls up. High post Favors. Beyond the arc. Good on the triple. He has 7.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Brooks. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And this guy's a gamer. Brooks, I mean, you have to admire how competitive he is, even amongst aggressive coverage.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Ingram outside. All sorts of time. That one, no good.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Grant. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. The game plan did not work out for New Orleans in the first quarter. A big part of the problem was their... And that...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing up on whatever the defense gives up.
Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. That one drops for him.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Valanciunas dishes to Winslow. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Valanciunas is a nice piece to have. He's a big man who's a nightly double-double threat.
Inside. That's good from Williamson on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Right side Jackson. He feeds it to Winslow. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Winslow's got his second bucket. Pelicans leading by 4. On the wing, Holiday launches a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Well, that's their first shot of the half that hasn't found a mark. It's been a good start.
And finished off by Morant.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Floats it up for Williamson.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The Grizzlies shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Pass to Winslow. Banked in off the glass. Winslow's got 4 this quarter.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
Outside Favors. Outside Ball. Valanciunas on the double team. Clock at 6. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You 2 players.
And so here is New Orleans. 3 on the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Nelly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Frank Jackson in for Drew Holiday. Back to Brooks. For the tie, the pass to Gutteridge. Picked off in midair. Morant against Ball. Missed inside.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. Gotta get the whole team pumped up.
Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Oh, that was an impressive throwdown.
Yes. Woo. This is what many fans came here to see. Williamson, at his size, with his speed, so unique in his style, his grace. It's unbelievable.
Brooks, the pass to Gutteridge. Out to Brooks. Out left to the wing. To the paint. From the low block. No good on that one. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And it's Ball, that time on the assist by Jackson. Ball's got the lead up to 6 now for New Orleans. Here's Morant. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got 8.
Pass closer in. Morant finding a way to score. He has fantastic touch around the 10.
That one goes in. And the Pelicans lead by 6. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And they double up Morant. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You 2.
And so here's Memphis. To the middle. And stolen by Williamson. For the finish. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
And the layup falls. And it's a 10-point Pelican lead.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Here's Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. 9 points in the game so far.
finished off by the big man. The 7-footer like Valanciunas should be operating near the hoop. Now, I think he lets the D get to him there, and he rushes it. I mean, he has plenty of space there if he just takes his time.
And that one's good. Brooks.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Gutteridge. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And here's Holiday. Passes to Okafor. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for the New Orleans Pelicans. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. Two guards have to be able to make plays for others.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Winslow. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Clark outside. Winslow, the pass to Clark. And Clark slams it in.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And Holiday kicks to Reddick. The offensive rebound. Dishes to Okafor. Second chance shot. Misses at the rim. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Clark. It's rebounded by Hayes. The Pelicans have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Here's Hart. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Okafor gets the bucket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
To the inside. Jackson up top, covered by Okafor. Pass to Melton. Outside Jackson, 6 on the shot clock, and it's in there.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Holiday, and the layup's good off the glass.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Winslow dishes to Jackson. Back to Winslow. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Dylan Brooks comes in for Melton. And it's Morant in for Jones. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Zion Williamson comes in for Jackson Hayes. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for Drew Holiday. And then Clark slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Oh, the size and skill set of Ball is unique, which is why defenders have a hard time guarding him.
He's off on the second. The Grizzlies trail by 7. There's Winslow. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists now in this one.
Attacking and transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Winslow finds Valanciunas. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And so it's Memphis with it. And that one's good. Morant.
And this is what you want from your leader. No moment is too big for Morant.
Favors attacking. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes. Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. That one, no good. Great D that time from Favors. Here's Williamson. Some solid defense from Clark.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the blade.
And the dunk by Williamson.
They're at a loss defensively as how to stop Zion. I mean, just too much athleticism, too much skill.
Pelicans leading by 11. Here's Ball. And that one, good. Ball's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for New Orleans.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Zion Williamson.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Here's Redick. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Redick for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for. And when it pans out like this, it's a great fit. Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Brooks grabs the board. Here's Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, you see the burst. Morant very hard to catch once he gains a step.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They came in here.